Disrespect. It's a dagger aimed at the heart of your dignity, cutting deeper when you least expect it. In that fleeting moment, emotions surge: anger, humiliation, even revenge. But what if I told you that disrespect is not a weapon meant to harm you? What if it's a tool, a silent whisper from the universe, urging you to grow stronger, to rise above? There's a path to transform these wounds into wisdom, a way carved by the ancient Stoics, the architects of resilience. Today, we'll uncover how the Stoic way transforms disrespect into an unparalleled opportunity for personal growth. Number 1. The power of perception. Controlling the narrative. Imagine this. You're faced with a cutting remark, a disrespectful gesture that leaves you simmering. The first battle doesn't happen outside, it happens within. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them." This simple yet profound insight gives us our first weapon against disrespect: the power of perception. When someone disrespects you, their intent doesn't define you. Their words, their actions, these are external. The Stoics teach us that our inner world is ours alone, an unassailable fortress. You decide whether their insult finds a home within your mind. The moment you let their actions dictate your emotions, you surrender control. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic sage, wrote in Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Think of disrespect as fire. If you pour fuel, anger, retaliation onto it, the flames grow, consuming your peace. But if you refuse to engage, if you respond with stillness, the fire dies out. That stillness is not passivity, it's discipline. You shift from reacting to responding with purpose. By mastering your perception, you rewrite the narrative. Disrespect no longer diminishes you. It becomes a test of your inner strength. Imagine the next time someone speaks to you with contempt. You pause, breathe, and remind yourself, this insult only has the power I choose to give it. That pause is your victory, a reclaiming of the power others seek to steal. Number 2. Emotional alchemy. Turning anger into strength. Anger, sharp, burning, and consuming, often feels like the natural response to disrespect. Yet, the Stoics remind us that anger is not strength. It's a momentary loss of control. Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, warned us, "Anger, an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured." This is where we must practice emotional alchemy, the art of transforming destructive emotions into fuel for personal growth. The key lies in understanding that anger is not imposed upon us, it is chosen. When someone disrespects you, your immediate reaction might be fury, but that fury is a decision, often unconscious. The Stoics implore us to bring this choice into the light. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Instead of mirroring the disrespect with your own emotional outburst, transform it. To do this, visualize anger as raw energy, untamed, chaotic, and volatile. Then ask yourself, how can I redirect this energy? Perhaps you channel it into calm resolve, sharpening your focus on long-term goals. Or maybe you use it to fuel your discipline, becoming stronger in the face of adversity. This shift transforms disrespect into a catalyst for self-mastery. Consider a Stoic exercise known as premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils. Before entering situations where disrespect might arise, mentally rehearse your response. Visualize the moment someone insults you. Feel the sting, but then see yourself responding with grace, detachment, and wisdom. This mental practice builds an emotional armor, preparing you to face the unexpected without losing composure. By turning anger into strength, you don't just overcome disrespect, you rise above it. In doing so, you reveal your true power, not in overpowering others, but in mastering yourself. Number 3. The virtue of indifference. Choosing what matters. Disrespect thrives on your attention. It seeks validation in your reaction, feeding off the importance you assign to it. But the Stoics championed a profound idea: indifference. Not indifference born of apathy, but one rooted in discernment, the ability to separate what matters from what doesn't. Epictetus reminded us, some things are up to us, and some things are not. The disrespectful words of others fall firmly into the latter category. They are external events beyond your control. What is in your control, however, is your response, your values, and your commitment to virtue. By choosing indifference to what does not align with your values, you deprive disrespect of its power. Picture this. A stranger hurls an insult your way. They aim to provoke you, to draw you into their turmoil. But instead of engaging, you meet their words with calm, unshaken composure. This is not weakness, it is strength, an unwavering commitment to your higher self. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." Why should the opinion of someone driven by disrespect carry weight in your life? The Stoic virtue of indifference isn't about ignoring disrespect, but placing it in perspective. A fleeting insult compared to your life's purpose is insignificant. By refusing to let trivialities derail you, you embody a quiet dignity, a strength that cannot be shaken. To practice this, focus on what truly matters to you, your principles, your goals, your inner peace. When disrespect arises, remind yourself, this is beneath my concern. My energy is reserved for what aligns with my purpose. Over time, you'll find that not only does disrespect lose its sting, but you become untouchable, a person of profound depth and conviction. Number 4, the art of reflection, learning from every encounter. Disrespect often carries an emotional charge, leaving us shaken or defensive. But instead of dismissing it outright, the Stoics urge us to see it as a mirror, an opportunity for self-reflection. Seneca wrote, "The path to wisdom is long, but you can shorten it by accepting correction." Even in disrespect, there may be lessons hidden within. Consider this. When someone disrespects you, ask yourself, does their criticism, however poorly delivered, hold any truth? While their tone may lack tact, their words might reveal something about your actions, choices, or even blind spots. This approach requires humility, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Instead of reacting with indignation, you pause and reflect. Marcus Aurelius often used his journal as a space to process encounters and find growth in adversity. He advised, "If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth by which no one was ever truly harmed." By seeing disrespect as a teacher rather than an enemy, you transform an attack into an opportunity for personal development. This reflection, however, is not about self-blame. It's about discernment, separating valid insights from baseless insults. If there's truth in their words, you adjust with grace. If there isn't, you let it pass, like water off a stone. Either way, you emerge stronger, wiser, and more grounded. To practice this, set aside time after any difficult encounter to ask 3 questions. 1. What can I learn from this? 2. Did I respond in alignment with my values? 3. How can I handle similar situations better in the future? Through reflection, disrespect no longer feels like an assault. It becomes a stepping stone, guiding you closer to the person you aspire to be. Number 5. Rising above, transforming pain into purpose. When faced with disrespect, the instinctive response is to retaliate, to match fire with fire. But retaliation traps us in a cycle of negativity, pulling us further from the tranquility we seek. The Stoics teach us a profound alternative, to rise above, to transform the pain inflicted by others into a force for purpose and growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." This is the ultimate Stoic challenge, to elevate your response, not by seeking vengeance, but by embodying virtue. When someone disrespects you, they expose their character, not yours. By responding with composure, forgiveness, and resolve, you show that their actions cannot define or diminish you. But how do we rise above? First, by embracing the Stoic practice of amor fati, or the love of fate. Disrespect, like all challenges, is a part of life's design. Rather than resenting it, accept it as a necessary trial, a chance to sharpen your virtues. As Epictetus reminded us, difficulties show a person's character. Every moment of disrespect becomes a proving ground for your patience, your self-control, and your resilience. Second, use the pain of disrespect to fuel something greater. Perhaps it inspires you to cultivate deeper empathy, to treat others with kindness even when kindness is not extended to you. Or maybe it drives you to pursue excellence in your craft, proving through action, not words, that you are beyond the pettiness of others. In this transformation you reclaim power, not through domination, but through self-mastery. Rising above doesn't mean ignoring disrespect, it means transcending it. It's about seeing every slight not as a setback, but as an invitation to grow, to lead, and to inspire. And when you do, you become an example of what true strength looks like, a strength rooted not in ego, but in unwavering purpose. Conclusion: the Stoic path to growth. Disrespect is an inevitable part of life, but as we've explored, it's not a curse, it's an opportunity. The Stoic way teaches us to rise above the chaos, to transform what seems destructive into a source of wisdom and strength. By mastering our perception, channeling our emotions, choosing indifference, embracing reflection, and rising above the pain, we reclaim our power. We transcend the trivial and embrace what truly matters: our growth, our virtue, and our purpose. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have endured countless insults and setbacks, and yet you stand. What matters is not what they do, but what you choose to do with what they have done." Disrespect may wound, but it does not define you. Each encounter is a chance to fortify your character and step closer to the best version of yourself. So the next time you face disrespect, remember the wisdom of the Stoics. Pause, reflect, transform. Use it as a stepping stone to rise higher, stronger, and more unshaken than ever before. This is the essence of Stoicism, not to merely survive the trials of life, but to thrive because of them. What are your views on this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I will personally read all of your comments. And if you seriously want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Stay strong. Until next time.